Assalamu alaikum students. Hope and pray you are keeping great. You must be fit as a fiddle by the grace of Almighty Allah. Well, in this situation where we are again engulfed by the pandemic of coronavirus, but I know there is a lot of tension that's mounting on our heads, but I'm optimistic enough that this phase too shall pass and good days will restore again and we will be back to the normal. So today students, the topic that I have chosen for discussion would be a very basic topic. It's sentence. Although students, whenever we define sentence, we come up with those traditional definition of sentence like we say a group of words that gives complete sense. But for me, that's a faulty and a traditional definition of a sentence. So today, what we are going to do is that we are going to redefine the sentence. If you ask me this question, what sentence? I'll define sentence like this. A sentence is a grammatical structure that consists of two existential components, namely subject and predicate. I said a sentence is a grammatical structure. Grammatical structure. Now you may ask me, what's this grammatical structure? Grammatical structure, I mean to say that आपका sentence grammar के rules को follow करना चाहिए. It should be in a proper order. Say for example, if I write down a sentence like this: Go, I, school, to. This is not a sentence because it does not follow the rules of grammar. Where is the position of subject? What is the position of verb? Where should be the object? So it should be like this: I go to school. Now it follows the rules of a grammar. Now it's in a proper structure. Then I said it consists of two existential components. I said two existential components. What do I mean when I say two existential components? By existential components, I mean to say things that are very necessary for our survival. There are students two things. One is the existential and another is essential. Although they seem to be synonyms, but they are not. What does essential mean? Essential means something necessary. Yes, students. Something necessary. So then what's existential? By existential, I mean to say the things that are very necessary for our existence. Or I'll define it: something without which we can't survive or exist, जिसके बगैर हम जिंदा नहीं रह सकते. Say for example, let's take an example of a human being. Forget about that I'm a teacher in front of you. I'm a human being. As a human being, I consist of so many body parts. I have arms, I have legs, I have ears, I have eyes, so on and so forth. But some of these body parts are essential while others are existential. Yes, students. Have you ever seen a person without arms and he still survives? Yes, the answer is yes. So arms are the essential part. हालांकि होने चाहिए जरूरी, लेकिन अगर किसी के भी नहीं होंगे ना तो वो काम चला सकता है. Similarly, have you seen a person without eyes and he still survives? Yes, of course. So eyes are the essential part. Have you seen a person without legs and he still survives? He takes help of those crutches and he's still able to walk. Yes. But have you ever seen a person without head and he still survives? No. The answer is no. Because head is the existential part. Have you seen a person without heart and he still survives? Again, no. Because heart is again the existential part. If you cannot live without head, if you cannot live without heart, how is it possible for you that you can make a sentence without subject and predicate? Subject and predicate. Because subject and predicate are the two existential components of a sentence. Now, what's subject? Subject is something or someone about which or whom we talk about. It's usually a pronoun or a noun. In 9.99% cases, subject is either a pronoun or a noun. And what's predicate? What we say or what you write about subject is called predicate. Say for example, let me take an example of a subject and a predicate. Say for example, I write down the examples. I'll say, he eats food. He eats food. So who we are talking about? We are talking about he. So जिसके बारे में हम बात करते हैं वो ग्रामेटिकली क्या होता है? Yes, he यहाँ पे ग्रामेटिकली सब्जेक्ट है. और जो कुछ भी हम सब्जेक्ट के बारे में बोलते हैं, whatever we say about subject is called predicate. So this whole is predicate. And the most existential part that comes in predicate is your verb, your finite verb. FV stands for finite verb. Let me give you one more example. She cooks food for us. She cooks food for us. So what is subject? In this sentence, she is the subject and the rest of the part, the remaining part is predicate. This whole is predicate, right? This is subject. I hope things are getting clear to you. Now I'll give you an example so that you can easily identify what we have done so far. See, he eats good food daily at home. He eats good food daily at home. Now look at this sentence, my dear students. It's a sentence, yes, because it contains subject, it contains predicate as well. It has a verb. Now what do I do with this sentence is that I take away this word from the sentence. Now read it out. He eats good food daily. Is it a sentence? Yes. Of course, you're right. You have hit the nail on its head. It's still a sentence. Now what I'm going to do is that I'll put it back. I'll put at home back. I'll put at home back. Now this time I'm going to remove this word from the sentence. I'll remove daily from the sentence. He eats good food at home. Is it a sentence? Yes, a BBA sentence. Now I'll put it back. अब मैं daily को वापस लाता हूँ. Now I'm going to take away this word from the sentence. Now read it out. He eats food daily at home. Yes, it's a sentence. Now I'll put it back. Now the surprise would come. If I take away this word from the sentence, now read it out. Would you be able to make a sentence? No. Because I have taken something existential out of the sentence. Because he is the subject. Now I'll take away this word from the sentence. Eats. Would you be able to make a sentence? No. Because it's again existential part. I'll put it back. You can make a sentence without adverb of place. You can make a sentence without adverb of manner. You can make a sentence without adjective. You can make a sentence without any other part of the grammar, but you cannot make a sentence without subject and predicate, because subject and predicate are the two existential components of a sentence. So, if you ask me what's a sentence now, a sentence is a grammatical structure that consists of two existential components, namely subject and predicate. The words are arranged in a proper sequence and gives us complete meaning. Hope this would help you a lot, and I'll stop here. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care. Allah Hafiz.